We're here at Musikmesse 2016 on the TubeTech booth with Jasper Boe, who's going to tell us about a new mastering equalizer. So, Jasper, tell us about it.
Thank you. Well, the new one is a mastering version of another new one that we released last year that was called HLT 2A. This one is HLT 2AM, which means mastering.
Yep.
And the circuit, the basic circuit is the same, but the controls are different because of requests from mastering engineers and the request for very accurate recallability. Mm-hmm. So, but to tell you how it works, it's pretty simple. If you take this out, then it's just like a high and low shelving equalizer with two controls, plus and minus, with the very coarse steps going to a little wider down here. And then we got the frequency selectors, and then on top of that we got a low cut and a high cut filter. That is without this, but the speciality comes with this control that we call the T filter. Mm-hmm. The T stands for something we cannot mention because somebody in America bought the word tilt.
Right, okay.
But it is a tilt filter. It shows like you tilt the whole frequency spectrum up and down around a center frequency. So there's like three center frequencies, 500 hertz, 1 kilohertz, and 2 kilohertz. Yep. And then you can tilt the whole thing up and down. And that in combination with the high shelving and low shelving makes a lot of good possibilities. You can make stuff less harsh by tilting down at 2K and opening up at 10K, adding some low frequencies, and you can do the opposite. So for delicate mastering, this is great because you can tailor, you can take some harshness out, you can add the very extreme frequencies, but you can also do a lot of other stuff with this. So that's basically what it's all about.
And can you tell us a bit more about what's inside the box?
Well, as all TubeTech units, it's all tube circuitry. This is a combination of active and passive filters. Shelving filters are active amplifier circuit that is part of the equalizer, and the T filter is a passive circuit. So it's kind of a combination, which is a little unusual because our old EQs, the PE1C is a passive, and we've done some active design. So this is a combination of both worlds, and it's of course a stereo unit.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Okay, you're welcome.